This is not a collection of quotes. It is not a history of men in robes. It is an architecture. A blueprint for a human life, designed to withstand time. Forged not in comfort, but in the fires of human experience. For the length of this session, we are not spectators. We are apprentices. We will examine the cornerstone, the load-bearing walls, the sheltering roof. Piece by piece, we will understand the structure, until you can feel its strength, as your own. The best of this philosophy is not what it says, but what it does. It is not a theory to be debated, but a tool to be used. Its value is proven at the precise moment the world applies pressure. In grief, in anger, in loss, in overwhelming stress, this is where its geometry is revealed. It begins with a single, revolutionary reordering of reality. The world tells you that peace is found in perfect circumstances. In the right job, the right partner, the right bank account, the right weather. It hooks your tranquility to 1,000 external variables you can never fully control. This is the architect building on sand. The Stoic architect builds on bedrock. The bedrock is a simple, stark, and liberating distinction, the separation of all experience into two categories. Here is what is not yours, everything external. The past. The future. The actions and opinions of other people. Your reputation. Your body's ultimate health. The roll of fortune's dice. Here is what is yours, your judgment. Your choice to assent or dissent. Your desire. Your aversion. Your effort. Your character. The best of this wisdom is the relentless application of this filter. Every event, every emotion, every provocation is poured through it. Is this mine? If it is not, it is met with a deep, internal indifference, not a cold disregard, but a conscious release of responsibility. You let the wave of what you cannot control break against the seawall of your understanding. If it is yours, you meet it with full engagement, clarity, and virtue. From this foundation rises the first great pillar, clarity of perception. Before you react, you learn to see. You strip the event of its terrifying story. The catastrophe becomes a change of plans. The insult becomes words spoken by a confused person. The failure becomes a result. You see the thing itself, not the monster your fear paints onto it. This is the discipline of the sober eye. It is the removal of self-inflicted suffering. Upon this pillar rests the second, the rightful aim of action. You turn your energy away from futilely manipulating the external world and toward the meticulous craftsmanship of your inner world. Your primary goal ceases to be winning or acquiring and becomes acting with excellence. Did I do my work with integrity? Did I speak with honesty and kindness? Did I meet this difficulty with courage? Your moral intent becomes the only metric of success you need. This makes you unfathomably resilient, for no outside force can stop you from trying your best. Your victory is in the attempt, not the trophy. Crowning the structure is the central beam, the agreement with reality. Amor fati. This is not passive resignation. It is the active, creative embrace of your fate. Not, this is happening to me, but, this is happening for me, as the necessary material for my growth. You look at every obstacle, every loss, every piece of grit, and you see it as the very substance the world has provided for you to build your character. You would not have it otherwise, for to wish for a different past or an easier present is to wish away the raw material of your own strength. This is the architecture in practice. It produces a life not of bland neutrality, but of vibrant engagement freed from desperation. You participate fully, but you are not hostage to the outcome. You care deeply, but you are not shattered by loss. You feel everything, but you are not enslaved by any of it. The best of this teaching is found in its daily rituals, the maintenance of the structure. The morning preparation, you walk mentally through the day ahead. You see the potential for friction, for irritation, for disappointment. You do not hope to avoid it. You prepare your response. You pre-commit to virtue. You arm yourself before going into the marketplace. The evening review, in the quiet, you conduct a gentle audit. Without self-condemnation, you examine the day's craftsmanship. Where did the structure hold? Where did I let the wind in? This is not guilt. It is the wise architect checking the integrity of the build. The voluntary difficulty, you occasionally choose a small hardship. The cold shower, the modest meal, the hard chair. This is not punishment. It is a stress test. It proves to your deepest self that your peace is not dependent on comfort. It ensures the shelter can withstand a storm. This is the best of it. A comprehensive system for human excellence. A way to transform the raw, chaotic material of a life into something of dignity, purpose, and unshakable peace. You do not need to remember 1,000 quotes. You need only remember the blueprint. See clearly. Act with virtue. Embrace what is. The structure is sound. It has sheltered minds through wars, plagues, personal ruin, and the simple, relentless pressures of an ordinary Tuesday. Now, it is yours to inhabit. Begin the work of building your mind according to this design. And find, within its walls, a strength that the passing world can neither give nor take away.